to get a taste of it today and learn like we'll be able to learn from the film through a win. I thought our defense really stepped up and got it done. I'll be honest with you. If we'd have shot 20-some% from the field and 19% from three last year, we'd have lost by 30. Just shows you the difference in our team from a defensive standpoint. It always gives you a chance if you defend and rebound night in, night out. Obviously, offensively, we've got to make a few more shots. I'll take a look at it. I've got to try to help them a little bit more. We got to step up and make a few plays. We turned it over a little too much in the first half. Had 3 in the second half, which I thought was really encouraging. And we missed some layups in and around the rim that I thought we would normally make at about an 80% clip. And we've got to be a little bit better finishing there. But, guys stepped up and made plays throughout. Christian did not shoot the ball well, but comes up with 7 rebounds, 3 steals, a big rebound. Dan gets a big tip out on the rebound. Dang, 11 rebounds. His stat sheet from a scoring perspective doesn't look great, but gets a few blocks. Cheese makes a big 3 late. Channel makes a big steal that starts the run. Jaden Sales, I thought his minutes were high quality today. But having said that, I think other than our defense, the thing that stood out to me was we had a senior play like a senior. And, his effort level was through the roof. And he'll tell you, I say all the time, it's one of the things I love about Northeast Ohio. These people are blue collar. They love grit and grind and tough stuff and toughness. And today he portrayed that. Obviously you could hear the crowd. They appreciated that. And it's a great lesson for our players because when you play like that, you give everything you have. And I thought he did that today. Now he's got to make a promise he plays like that all the time the rest of the way out, the next 17 games. But game 1 of what we're calling the 18-game gauntlet, and we're going to stay in the middle. We're not going to get too high or too low. I do want them to enjoy this one. We come in tomorrow. It's 2 days on a quick turnaround to prepare for a 12-2 Central Michigan team that won on the road today at Miami that's really, really good. So we're going to have our hands full. But I'm going to let them enjoy this one today, and then we'll worry about preparing for them starting tomorrow.
The shots, obviously there were some missed buckets.
Yeah.
But did they do anything on defense to really precipitate it?
Well, Hawks.
Or is there mostly missed shot selection? What?
I'll probably watch it and feel like a little bit of both. George, feel like we could have been a little bit better with our execution, our ball movement, our cutting, our player movement. I'm sure I'll see some of that. I'll probably see a little bit of Hawks crew like he has over 16 years, being physical. And, he does a great job with his team. They always play hard. They're really physical. They try to punk you. And a lot of times they've done that over 16 years. So I'm sure that's part of it. And then the third part is just our shot making, layups, different things that we've got to do a little bit, better, finishing in and around the rim.
Jamon, you had 4 steals in the book says 2, but you had 4, and every one of them led to a basket, either by you or somebody else. What do you get into zone or whatever? You got a couple on the baseline, you got one on the side over there, and then one underneath the basket off the inbound that you gave the Cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about that one in particular, because that was kind of a
I just read the game. Sometimes I just gamble, and I try to make the play when it comes to steals. And I made a few plays today. That's pretty much it. I don't really think too much in it. Coach wanted us to get in the ball a little bit more today, and I try to do that.
Jamon, the game was still up for grabs at around the 6-minute mark, and then you started that major with the catalyst of that major run. You hit that 3 from the right side, and then you had the steal, the 2 free throws. How crucial is that? Just a senior making plays? Is that like Coach Gross said in that situation? You had the big plays, but Lauren had a couple of foul shots, and Cheese had that big foul line jumper. But was that what Coach Rose was talking about? Making those big plays?
Yeah, we all make plays at certain times, and it was just my time to make plays, and I just made them. So that's pretty much it for real. We all had moments where we helped get this win, and that was just my moment at the time.
John, when Davis got his 4th foul, and he sat out for 6 minutes, there was still a little bit of concern that you couldn't pull away from them you had to leave, but you just couldn't, with him on the bench, you just couldn't pull away from the Broncos? Was there any thought in your mind?
No, I thought that we did shoot it a little bit better, 35%. I thought we'd shoot it better in the second half and finish it a little bit better. We took better care of the ball. Our defense was pretty rock solid for 40 minutes. As Jamon mentioned, I thought we pressured the ball a little bit better the last 10 to 15 minutes of the first half and the majority of the second half. But, that's what, in this league, you have to pack that. I don't know. I mean, how many times teams win shooting 28% from the field, 19% from three. I don't care who you're playing. And I think that speaks to how far our guys have come on that end of the floor, buying into that end of the floor, really chasing excellence at that end of the floor. And really, it was a responsibility that all of us kind of took seriously coming out of last season, Evan. We were all in that together. I told them when we were 12th in the DER in the league out of 12 teams, we were all 12th. Me, them, all of us were in that together. And we had to figure out how to defend better if we want to take the necessary next steps, not only this year but moving forward. And those guys have grabbed it and ran with it. So we got to continue to do it. It's not an automatic. It's not just going to show up again on Tuesday night. You got to have the right mindset, the right preparation, and you have to make it an important thing. And I think our guys have bought into it.
One other thing for me, how did Dang do in your mind and the coach's mind on Dugan? Because he's one of the taller players in the conference. And I thought when Davis would come on, this is just me talking, I was waiting for them to just bang the ball inside, and he stayed outside on the perimeter. But when he did have to go inside, it looked like Dang kept his own, but he was having a little problem.
Dang's
something wrong?
He's a terrific defender. Don't ever look at the stat sheet and try to get a pulse on how he's playing. That's just not, I've made the comment that of guys I've coached 6'10" or taller, those players, he's probably in the top 5 defensively that I've coached that are 6'10" or taller. He has great awareness. He's the anchor back there. And I think Jamal would say that guys like playing with him because he just talks all the time. So he lets them know what's coming, and then if we make a mistake, and we all do, he works to cover it for us. And, he's really from an awareness and intelligence standpoint of what he sees defensively, he's really gifted with that, and that does not show up on the box score other than the other team's field goal percentage at times, because he affects that greatly, not only with the guy he's guarding, but just generally speaking there in time because of what he covers up and how he plays. He's clearly our anchor on that end of the floor.
The other thing is for people like Lauren and Tyler and Dang, welcome to the Mid-American Conference. This is going to be, like you said, a gauntlet. This is going to be like this every
Yeah, no, it was a
time.
grinder. It wasn't a real sexy game, but sometimes you got to find a way to win those type of games, and we did today. So we get blessed. We're fortunate. We can get better, and we know that. We got to learn and grow and improve. And tomorrow, we'll show them a short edit from this game and start getting ready for Central Michigan. But we feel very blessed. God blessed us with a great opportunity today to learn from a win.